Hey there, Leah. Welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Maid. This is going to be a general reading in regards to love for Leo. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. If you were drawn to the message, then perhaps there's something here intended for you, or perhaps the whole message is yours. But if it doesn't feel like it's yours, then please don't try to force it. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So Leo, we are starting here with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, trying to get a card for the energy that you are bringing into this connection. What energy is Leo bringing to this connection? Please. What energy is Leo in regards to this connection? Firefly energy. That's air energy. You have some kind of spark. There's some kind of idea trying to break through to you that you need to hold on to, but I'll read from the book so you know. Can I please get a card for the energy of the person connecting with Leo? What energy is this person bringing to this connection? The person connecting with Leo, please. Okay, this came out a little bit weird, but we get the wolf and the swan. And wolf here is earth energy and swan is water energy. So let me go ahead and read those to you. We're going to start with you and the firefly energy. It says, inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? So you feel inspired, and you're being called to grab onto that inspiration before it vanishes. Let's take a look at the person you're connecting with. They got swan and wolf. We'll read swan first. It says, effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul's calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. Wow. You are being inspired, but they're not inspired, but they're on their way to it, if that makes sense, with this energy here. It's like they're trying, they need to take a moment and listen to their inner voice for a second. Wolf energy here, guardian of family and tribe, activism, ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being of longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. So they're kind of, from the way this is described, it's like they, you know what I feel like? I feel like they're being called to look outside of the box. With this swan energy, they're being pulled towards something, something beautiful, something, really grand and elegant. But they're like, we have to follow these rules. This is how it needs to go down. This is how things must happen. This is how we must be. And it's like they're being pulled to accept something that is outside of the box. And so it's almost like they're competing with themselves, like internally. That's what I'm getting from this energy here. We're going to get into the tarot now. We're going to start with the Light Seers Tarot. Take a look at your energy. I'm sorry, your feelings. And then we'll take a look at their feelings towards you. Can I please get 3 cards for how Leo feels about this person they're connecting with? Three cards. How does Leo feel about the person they're connecting with, please? How does Leo feel about this person, please? You're being a little bit stubborn, Leo. How does Leo feel, please, about this person? How do they feel? Can I get one more card? How does Leo feel? How does Leo feel about this person? Can we get one more card? It's funny because the card that's face up anyway is the Hanged Man, which is like you're maybe that you're not sure. I never read the Hanged Man that way before, but it just felt like that's what it was saying all of a sudden. Like you're unsure about something with the Hanged Man energy there. What's this card here? Oh, the Ten of Cups. So this is someone that you feel that you either already feel emotionally committed to or you feel like they could be, okay? The Ten of Cups is feeling really at home with someone, feeling like you can express yourself freely and they can, like a judgment-free, peaceful kind of place. You can just feel what you feel and they can feel what they feel. It's a very good place to be, a great place, a great thing to feel. And then we get that Hangman, which is kind of stuck energy. Oh wow, we got 2 cards here. Okay. We get the World, okay, which is cycles ending so that new cycles can begin. And it's about endings, but it's about endings that have been built up to. It's not like an abrupt and like necessarily heartbreaking ending. It's just something coming to an end. And it doesn't have to be this relationship anyway. It could just be some part of your relationship or some aspect of it, something that you were repeating and now you're no longer going to, with the World card there. And then we get the Four of Cups, and this is really disappointment is what it is. It can be feeling rejected a little bit, but and maybe you are. I don't know what your story is, okay? And it'll resonate for you however it does. But if this person is fighting themselves in regards to this relationship, if they don't know if they should be in it or not. Like, this energy here is like they're being called to this beauty, you know, and almost they want to, we're drawn to it, you know, we're drawn to beauty, we're drawn to expression and creativity, and they're drawn to it, but they're fighting themselves with that wolf energy there. And so I could see how that might come across as rejection, you know, because they're rejecting themselves here. They're, in a way, you know, they're rejecting um, this beautiful something that they're being called to embrace and communicate, you know. Let's see, how does this person feel about Leo, please? The Six of Pentacles, that's really good start. That's generosity. Feeling really generous towards someone, wanting just to give to them, help support them. Can we get 2 more cards? How does this person feel about Leo? Six of Pentacles can also represent balance and wanting balance, like an equal give and take. Can I please get 2 more cards? How does this person feel about Leo? How does this person here feel about Leo? The Five of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords. There's, I mean, normally the Five of Swords I feel like is a defeat kind of card. And I mean, he almost looks defeated here, but in this card specifically, I mean, he really looks like he's got a headache, you know, he's just really stressing it, really, yeah. I feel like this person, because in the Five of Swords, we have won something, okay? But we did it in such a way that we were not true to ourselves. We were not true to what we believe in and what we feel is right. And maybe because in the process we hurt somebody else. Maybe in the process we hurt ourselves. But that is what Five of Swords represents, that defeat. Can I please get 1 more card? How does this person feel about Leo? Okay, we get the Death card and the Five of Cups. Oh man. So the Death card represents some kind of ending, like with that World card there. And the Five of Cups, this is disappointment. This is, yeah, it's sadness, disappointment, depression, possibly regret. They have a lot of regret here with the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups both coming out for them. Something has ended between the two of you, and yeah, they're very sad. I'm going to clarify these cards for you here. Give me just a second. We're going to be using the, sorry, the sunlight is hitting the box. The Prisma Visions Tarot to clarify. Man, fire signs today. Ooh, you guys are killing me. I should have stayed in bed. I am also a fire sign, so I'm not a Leo though, but all the fire sign readings today have been tough readings. I want to go back to bed. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at this Ten of Cups for how you feel about this person. Two of Swords. This is indecision. This is a choice that needs to be made that someone doesn't want to look at. In this card specifically, it seems really silly to me. The way he's holding his head, that mask isn't even like attached to his head. It's like he's got this washcloth over his eyes and he's got his head tilted back so that it won't fall off. And he's got his swords out there, but he doesn't even want to look at what's there. You know, he doesn't even want to see it. So there's something here. There's some kind of choice here that you don't want to make. You feel at home. You feel comfortable. You don't want to face this choice, whatever this is. Can you please clarify the Hanged Man? Which is more of you not going anywhere energy. The Hanged Man is just not moving. Can you please clarify the Hanged Man? The Death card, by the way, showing up over here is Scorpio energy. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, but those cards just fell. They weren't the right kind of falling, I promise. Can you please clarify the Hanged Man? We get the Magician, which is Virgo and Gemini energy. But you're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything with that Hanged Man, but you're trying to manifest something. You're trying to manifest some kind of change, some kind of outcome here. You're not taking physical steps towards it, though, with the Hanged Man. You're just hanging there. But energetically, you're trying to change things. You're trying to make something happen, but it's not telling me what that is. So can we take a look at the world for how Leo feels? Please clarify the world. Please clarify the world. Two of Wands and the Four of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about planning for the future. Yeah, and the Four of Wands is celebration of union. And I think something has ended here, but you're still planning for and with the Two of Wands, we're not moving in any way. We're just planning. We're just sitting there, and we've made a decision. We've chosen a wand, and we're looking at the world and like trying to figure out how we're going to get to that something, but not actually doing it. And what you're trying to get to is this Four of Wands, which is a marriage card. It's also a soulmate card, but it's really about the celebration of a union. It's about coming together. It's about that foundation, okay, and building off of a stable foundation. And so something has ended, but you're remaining positive about it. You know, you're not like it's not that this connection ended. I don't think that's the case. I think that something just happened and you're hopeful and planning for things to improve. Let's take a look at this Four of Cups, please. Please clarify the Four of Cups for how Leo feels. Please clarify that Four of Cups. I'm reading, today is Friday, and I don't normally read on Fridays. I read other days of the week. Maybe people are just focused on the negative on Fridays. I don't know, because these readings today, these Aries readings, please clarify the Four of Cups. What we've gotten so far is the Five of Swords, which is that it's that defeat, you know, feeling defeated that shows up here for them. And the Five of Swords can represent it represents conflict. So it may be, three cards came out. We get the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands, this is your energy here. This is fire energy, so that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But with the Three of Pentacles, this is that foundation, and wanting to work with someone in building a foundation, wanting to collaborate with someone, wanting to start something and create something together. And I feel like there's just conflict. There's some kind of conflict, and maybe this person is just blocked. I mean, I can think of so many reasons why people allow themselves to be conflicted about connections, and so there are any number of reasons, and I'm sure for people watching this, it's going to be different reasons, but there's something here. There's some kind of conflict with this connection, with building together and coming together, um, and collaborating, but I don't think that you're giving up. This might be them. This might be the person that you're connecting with. They might also be a fire sign, but I think that you just aren't giving up. Sorry, excuse me. See, I should have just stayed in bed. I don't even know. I'm not really tired. I don't know. King of Wands, though, that is your energy. It's almost, I feel almost like it's saying that this King of Wands energy might be part of the conflict, but no. I mean, that might resonate with you. It might not. Maybe you're outside of what they feel that they were supposed to be with, like, I don't know, for example, I mean, like I said, there's so many reasons, like, for example, religious, okay, like, many people want to be connected with people in the same faith as them, and so it might pose a conflict if you're a different faith than this person, or maybe you just man, sometimes it's career. The career you pick is there's just so many reasons why people allow themselves to be conflicted about having emotions for someone, Okay, let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles for how they feel. This is generosity. This is feeling generous towards someone, and wanting to give, wanting to help them. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles for how this person feels about Leo. It may be that one of you is wealthier than the other. Maybe one of you has more money than the other, with the Six of Pentacles showing up. Five of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, seriously? Five of Pentacles is isolation, okay? And Queen of Wands, this is fire energy. But now we have the King and the Queen here on the board. And this is isolating this is your energy. They want to be generous. They want to give to you. They want that equal give and take with you, but they're isolating themselves from you. They're keeping themselves away. What's this Five of Swords, please? I just noticed how bright the sunlight is in this video. I'm sorry about that. Please clarify the Five of Swords for how this person feels about Leo. Please clarify the Five of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is someone who's committed to something. In the Nine of Wands, we've taken a break, but that's because we're injured and we're tired. But we're not giving up. And unfortunately, this could mean two things. It could mean that they aren't giving up on this connection, with the Nine of Wands, like I'm not folding kind of energy. But it could also mean that there's something that they're dedicated to, and that's what's adding to or contributing to this Five of Swords is conflict. However it resonates for you. I mean, is there something this person is committed to, and is that commitment causing a wedge, like putting a wedge between the two? Is it causing conflict? Can you please clarify the Death card? And I feel like I want to clarify that this card says here death and rebirth. In this deck it says death and rebirth, which is important because sometimes what we're talking about is rebirth of something. Sometimes, I mean, things have to die in order for other things to be born, you know? Things have to end, and that opens the door to something else. So death isn't always scary. Sometimes it's just necessary. Can you please clarify the Death card? Which is Scorpio energy. I think I said that. The King of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, are you serious? The King and Queen of Swords. This is two power couples on the board now. We have the Queen and King, the King and Queen of Wands, and the King and Queen of Swords. And I mean, this could be the two of you, or this could be somebody outside of your connection, you know. I don't know why all of a sudden I thought of parents, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. And this doesn't have to be, I don't mean that their parents died or something, but like some kind of ending in regards to that. That's just what came to mind. I don't know why, because these don't normally represent parenting in any way, but this is a power couple, okay? And this first off, it indicates that this person feels that you, if this is the two of you, I mean that you are on, that you're coming in equal energy. This is air, so you might be dealing with an air sign, that is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. But the King and Queen of Swords are very logical, you know? And that might be what's being put, I mean, that might be what has been, and what has ended this logical thinking, because both the King and Queen of Swords are trying not to use their heart. It's not that they don't feel, because they do, they definitely feel, but they're just trying to lead with logic. They're trying to be smart about something instead of letting their heart make the decision. And to some degree, we have to use our heart and our mind. I mean, we need to find balance between those two things, but this energy here, they're not using their heart. They're really kind of tabling it and trying to just be logical. And hopefully, like, that thinking is what has ended. This might be, okay, something else just came to mind. This might be another connection that they were in, you know, with some other person. That wasn't a lot of, you know, heart space energy. You know, they were maybe with each other because it made sense, you know, with the King and Queen of Swords here. Like, they were together because that is what made sense. That's what seemed logical. That seemed like the logical choice. And now that has ended with this Death card here. And that affects this connection with you. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups. Please clarify the Five of Cups. Maybe the two of you made sense at some point, and now they're like, whatever way made you make sense before, maybe that is what has ended, and now I don't know why, it just keeps coming to mind. So okay, that's a lot of cards. Yeah. So with this Five of Cups, this is disappointment, this is depression, this is regret, okay? And with those cards, we get first the Page of Swords, which the Page of Swords is the detective of the tarot, you know? They're someone, the private eye is what I like to call them, the private eye. because they're sneaking around and trying to figure something out without directly coming out and asking, okay? Which ends up looking kind of stalker-like. This person, they're checking in on you, okay? And they're trying to figure out if you, they're trying to answer a question, and they're just watching you and seeing how you respond to other people and seeing how you interact with other people and how you respond and interact with them, and trying to use all of that data as an answer for their question, okay? And this is Page of Cups. This could be an apology. This could be a message, a message of affection that they want to deliver, but they're watching you. They're not delivering this message. They're holding on to it. We also get the Six of Swords, which is wanting to move to calmer waters, wanting to move to clarity also. The Six of Swords for me often is moving out of fog and into understanding. So out of confusion and fog and haziness, and move into a place where the skies are clear and the water is calm and everything is out in the open, okay? And the King of Cups, see, yeah, this is someone who has a lot of emotion, but they're not expressing it. They have so much feeling, but they're not expressing it. I feel like this is someone that you are not currently connected with, but I really feel like you have hope, and they are battling themselves, truly. That's what they're doing. But they're not giving up. They have all of this emotion, they have so much feeling for you. And with two power couples on the board, they really feel a very strong connection with you. But yeah, they're not sharing that information. They're not making that public in any way whatsoever. This is very on lockdown for them. So well, let's go ahead and draw some oracle cards here, and then we're going to ask the tarot for some advice as well. We're going to start here actually with the Crazy Sexy Love Notes, which is the name of the deck. The notes are not crazy or sexy, so I don't know why they called the deck that, but I do really enjoy the cards. So they can be very helpful. Can I please get a message for Leo in regards to this connection? Okay. Sorry if you can hear my children, by the way. They're standing outside my door right now. You can't please everyone. Wow. That almost feels like a message for this person over here. But maybe, maybe the energies are swapped. Maybe you're over here and they're over here. Or maybe they're just cross watchers here. Or maybe this applies to you. That's possible. You can't please everyone. When you're focused on living up to other people's standards, see, I just so feel like that's what this person is. They're focused on living up to other people's standards. You aren't spending enough time raising your own. Some folks expect you to act a certain way and march to the beat of their boring drum. They find safety in sameness, but you have beautiful music inside you. See that swan? Your flair is meant to be shared. Don't shrink to fit in or get approval. Instead, dump your need to please and just be your magnificent self. Yep, I think that was intended for this person here. Maybe you resonate more with that side of the table, Leo. I don't know. Can I please get this? I'm sorry, this deck here is the Lover's Oracle. Can I please get a message here for Leo in regards to this connection? Message for Leo, please. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards, Leo. But we will read them. And then we're going to get advice from the tarot. This is the first image, which says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And this card here, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. This person, that's the one. This card here, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And this one here, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So yeah, let's get some advice for you from the tarot. Okay, listen, your reading turned out better than Aries. Okay, the Aries reading was so heartbreaking. Can I please get 3 messages, advice or suggested action for Leo, please? Advice or suggested action, please. Oh. Advice or suggested action for Leo. Advice or suggested action for Leo, please. Okay. The first card that came out was the 3 of Swords, which is always scary to get in a reading. But as advice, it's saying we get hurt, things happen, especially in connections with people. There are moments that our heart is broken, But this is a reminder that you're not actually broken. Whatever pain you're feeling, it's just here to teach you something and to help you move forward. I know that it's absolutely horrible to hear that when you're feeling pain. I don't see this on your side. I don't see a lot of pain coming from you. But perhaps there was pain in this connection. There was definitely disappointment with that 5 of Swords coming up. And this is just reminding you that there are moments past this moment, okay? And that you're going to be fine. There will be pain in all connections. There's pain. And you move through it. You help it build you as a person, and you help it build your connection, and you move forward. With the Chariot, this is about sticking to whatever you are committed to, okay? What's important to you, what's true to you, stick to those things and charge after them. Like, remain committed to what's important to you. Remain committed to what's right to you. All right? And I feel like that's maybe a little bit also a message for this person. I mean, either way, you need to do what you know is right for you. Don't let outside influences affect the way that you are living your life, because you only have this one. I mean, maybe we are reincarnated and maybe we have many lives and maybe we've had many lives, but this life that you have, you're not going to have this life again. This is the one, And so follow what's right to you, stay dedicated to it, stay on task with it. 5 of Wands, this is not a card. Well, okay, this is telling you even more so to stand up for what you believe in. In the 5 of Wands, this is also conflict, okay, which may be saying things aren't going to be easy. Both of these cards kind of indicate things aren't going to be easy, all right, but you can power through. This card here is a leveling up card. It is about conflict, but it's about conflict that helps us progress. This is about, pushing ourselves forward. and there may be some struggles ahead, but it's not something that you cannot get through. You can definitely get through it, and you can come out on top. Just stick to what you believe. Stick to what you believe. Stick to your own truth. Stick to what is right for you, and push forward with this card here. The Chariot, by the way, is Cancer energy. Just in case you're wondering, that stood out to me. But this is pretty much all I have for you, Leo. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope that it brought some clarity into the situation. And I'd love to hear about it. If it did, you could like the video. That helps me know that it resonated with you. Or you could post a comment or send me an email. My email address is listed below. I promise I'm friendly. You can reach out to me and I will not bite you or snap at you or anything along those lines. So if you'd like to tell me more about this, I'd love to hear about it. If not, then that's cool. Thank you for watching. Truly, it means so much to me. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you. And please remember to move forward with positive thoughts and positive words and hope, because we draw in what we think, we draw in what we say and what we believe. So believe all positive things so that positive things will come back to you. I know that's really hard to do all the time. I get it. Okay. And that's cool. I'm just saying, try to be positive as often as you can. Really be careful with what you're saying to yourself and to others. But anyway, good luck to you, Leo, in this and anything else that you're working on in life. And thank you again for watching. I hope I see you back here again soon. Have a great evening or day. Sorry, whatever time of day you're watching. Bye.